Scholars on Geora that have specialized in the studies of the stars have been studying the night sky for centuries and gathered that the planetary system Geora is part of has a total of 9 celestial bodies, of which 2 are the great suns and 7 are planets varying in size, color, and material. Through hours and hours of studies through telescopes, scientists have come to the conclusion that there are 4 planets in the system that are composed of rock, such as the ground on Geora that they observe from. The other 3 planets are described as cloudy, where it is of gaseous worlds with different colors moving in swirls and streaks around the bodies. Starting in the center of the system are the 2 suns, Tavu and Eru. Tavu is the largest sun, shining in a rich and bright yellow color with hues of orange. At all times, the sun is closely orbited by its smaller counterpart, Eru, a bright red and slightly orange star that is said to only be about a quarter of the size of Tavu. Due to the close distance between the suns, Eru only spends a little more than 60 days to orbit the larger body once. For 1 month, when the people of Geora look into the sky, they will find 2 suns, the smaller sun eclipsing parts of the larger one, while for another month, they will only see Tavu, while Eru remains behind it in its shadow. It varies from place to place, but communities around the world gave their own different meanings to the varying visibility. While in one area the appearance of 2 visible stars might be seen as a positive sign, with the universe giving them more luck, there are again other cultures that see both stars present in the sky as an ill fortune, and events such as marriages will not happen in the weeks where the twin suns are visible. Then, of course, there are other groups that give no meaning to the suns at all. But it can be said that there are hundreds of holidays in all corners of the planet that are about either or both of the suns. The planets in this system, in order from the closest to the furthest orbit around the suns, are Anatop, Roglan, Andia, Geora, Sagir, Aldebaran, and Varrock. For this demonstration, we work our way from the planets with the least information up to the planets that scholars know the most about. First off, we start with Varrock. Varrock is the last planet in this system and the furthest away from the suns. It is gray in color and was the last planet to be discovered, following with Anatop. Anatop is the closest planet to the sun and easily distinguishable from the other planets because of its distinct color pattern. This small rocky planet is marked by 3 broad blood red streaks that are separated by light gray. Next up is Roglan. Roglan is the second planet in this system and the first gas planet. It is brown and light brown in color and smaller than Sagir. Sagir is the 5th planet in this system, the second gas planet and the largest of them. It has a red-brown color that moves in streaks around its body. Next to Sagir is Aldebaran, a light blue but mostly white ice giant. It appears like a stormy, clouded space that some believers think is the home of the goddess Leda, the goddess of the sky and winds. Because of the large influence of the Timerian mythology and the religion being practiced in many parts of the world, the name of the planet was given with the goddess in mind. Aldebaran means home of the goddess Leda. This leaves us with only 2 planets in the system, and by far the most interesting. Andia is the 3rd planet in the system and a world of water and earth. It is close in proximity to Geora and in the night sky visible as a pale blue dot. Andia was the first planet discovered by scholars and still is the most studied body in the system, followed by the 2 suns. Andia is the twin planet of Geora, said to be a harbor of life on its many islands and oceans. Those scholars are in constant argument if that is even true. There are some communities of Anotare that claim their ancestors were originally from another world and came to Geora, which some suspect was the world of Andia. If that is the truth or only made up myths is yet to be discovered. What can be said is that scholars have determined the size of Andia is about 1/5 or 1/4 smaller than that of Geora. And lastly, the planet in the system that scholars know the most about is their home planet, Geora. Geora is the 4th planet in the system, a world of much land and water. Geora is rich in cultures of people living all around the world in different communities. It has many continents and even more countries. Geora is home to many different humanoid species that live on its lands and waters. It takes the planet 395 days to orbit once around the suns. In most places of the world, people agree that a year is 13 months, though there are some rural communities that think in different calendar systems. Gaora's moon Alet Gaia takes about 30 to 31 days to orbit once around the planet. And with that, we're nearing the end of the video. I hope it is clear to everyone that the system as it's shown in the photo is not size accurate. If it was, the 4 rocky planets would not even be visible. The only thing that is truly accurate to size are the 2 suns, and by that I just mean that if the yellow star used a stamp size 100, then I use a 25 stamp for the red sun. I hope the video was fun to watch. I had fun making it. I hope it was fine to listen to because I think I'm getting sick a little bit, which is not fun. I will see you again in my next video very, very soon. Until then, I hope you have a great time. Goodbye.